Bam. We're live. Let me make sure Mike's got the link here. Let's see. Still getting used to the new setup. Ooh, it's nice. Here we go. Mike Suhadolnik. I think, am I pronouncing that right? We'll find out. I remember last time I had him on, I had trouble with his name too. Surprise, surprise. $80 years old. Coach over at CrossFit Instinct, I think is the name of the place. And he's coming in via cell phone. I think this camera's out of focus when I'm this close. Do I dare mess with it? I don't think so. I just maybe sit back. Shit, maybe I'm just going to be out of focus this episode. What's up, guys? Good morning, Ken O'Connor, Jessica Valenzuela, Audrey, hi, good morning. Michelle, Miss Shanks, hi. Franco, hello, good morning. Good morning. Franco, are you the one that I DM with a lot? I think maybe I even gave you my phone number. Are you at Hot Chow or something, CrossFit? Damn, you're looking good, Sevi. Really? Different glasses today. I don't normally wear these. Maybe that's what it is. Damn, I am out of focus. Fix the focus? Shit, I don't know if I should mess with it. Ooh. Yeah, that didn't work. Oh, that's better, right? How's that? Is that good? I think that's good. Wow, I did fix it. Fucking genius. You look better further back, I know. But I got my keyboard up here. What am I going to do? I guess I could back the camera up a little bit. Not today. You cannot be a camera nerd and be out of focus. I know, but I got a show to run. There's so many little things that I'm doing in the office tweaking. I wonder if Mike's coming. He said he was coming. Oh, I am ready. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Houston, we have a problem. Did you click the link? He says he's ready. He's coming in on a cell phone. Uh-oh. Brace yourself. Too close? No, it is what it is today. It is what it is. Sorry. You have to stare at my ugly face then. Good shot of the wire with this view. Oh, yeah. Right there. That'll be covered up soon. I ordered... what the fuck? I don't even know how this camera shit works. There. Anyone else resolution looking bad? Tell me. Help me out. Thank you. Yeah, I'll take it. I think maybe that's where I went. Sevi, you look okay today. You seem sad. No. Not sad at all. Oh, I do need to be this far back, right? I don't know what to tell you. Not in this show. What happened? This is how it was yesterday. The wire does need a name. I'm going to slip a one of these foams behind it very, very soon. I ordered a shitload of them. Mine looks, sit back, relax, have a great time. Mine looks grainy. It's only letting me choose 1080. I don't know. I can't worry about it. Oh, I did not get the link. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Houston? Now even Suze texting him. Oh, no. I don't think he knows that the picture is the link. The picture, maybe should I tell him? You click the picture. You click the picture. The picture is the link. All right. Oh, I'm going to go with this. Geez Louise, my resolution is good. Okay, that's what I'm going with. Wow. Highest super chat names the wire. Jeez. What happens when I kill the wire? When I hide it? It's a cord, not a wire. Don't misgender it. Fine enough. Oh, look at you. Look at you, Foxtrot Yankee. We finally get to see you. You are strong. Jeez. Louise. Resolution is awesome. Okay, good. Mine looks great. Mine looks great. I can see the wrinkles on his forehead. Thank you. In the good old days, I might have panicked a little bit. Greg Glassman's coming on tomorrow. I'm starting to build the stuff that we're going to talk about. Let me share this with you guys. This is Travis from Vindicate's idea, not my idea. Oh shit! I don't even know where his QR code is. Usually it sits at the bottom. Damn it! Of course, I'm gonna try to sell you guys something, and there's no QR code for it. This is the new CEO colorway now live. This is like he thought of this because of the Chicago Bears. I guess that's their color. And you know what's funny? So many people DM me and said that that's awesome. Oh, look, even Hiller knew it's the Bears. Cool, right? Oh, this guy wants to know if he's using a company other than Next Level. Unless it's stuff already printed, I'm not using Next Level apparel until they fix their issues. Way too unreliable, and the urgency to fix the issue or compensate for the issue is non-existent. Do you ship to the UK? Yeah, that one's going to be cool. An orange one. I don't know how we thought of that. Didn't think of that before. So there's that. Oh, and let me show you this. There is this. I rock the shit out of this. I've started wearing this like every day now. Oh, shit, there he is. There's Mike.
Hey, you got me. Yeah, I had to get in first.
No problem.
So, should I hit get in right now?
No, you're in. You're in. I can see you. You're good.
Okay, because there's a screen in front of me.
I see you in all your glory. There, dude, Mike, what's up, dude? Did you get a haircut for this? You look all cleaned up.
Well, I'm good. I want to tell you, I got 22 people in my class, okay? And almost every limitation is represented in there by somebody, okay? We've got replaced knees, we've got replaced hips, we've got stents in our going to our heart, and then we have somebody with Parkinson's disease, and they're all doing wonderful. I couldn't be happier. This is a big time in my life. You know, we had our last conversation
5 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah, crazy.
And that was big, and that came across wonderful. So, you know, we have our own garden
at the gym.
We have our own garden.
Yeah, at the gym, huh?
Yeah, and that's how we produce our vegetables to eat. And
hey, Mike, can I ask you a question? I want to start the show off with something crazy practical in a way that you inspired me. I want to give people just one thing that they can do today that you do with food. Like what you got me doing is you got me to start sprouting. It was so funny. I've seen my mom sprout stuff my whole life and I never did it. Oh, and then I saw wonderful. You do it once and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to start sprouting stuff. Can you tell us about this celery jar? I'm going to do this today. Tell me about the celery and the natural salt it has in it. And can you tell me, I pulled a post up and it's like one stalk of celery cut into tiny 1/2-inch pieces. Will you tell me about that?
Well, now listen, the realistic story is we got to make our own food.
Mm-hmm.
We can't rely on a third party making food for us. And the reason is it's got processed salt, it's got processed fat, and it's got ingredients that do nothing but want us to eat more. And we got to make our own food. And it's just as simple as that. It's not hard making our own food. I don't know if that answers your question sufficiently. But
I want you to tell people exactly something that they can do today. And I love your celery thing. So go out and can you tell me the process? Go out, get a jar, clean your celery, fill the jar with distilled water, put the celery in it, close it, seal it up for 5 days, leave it in there. And then what happens to the celery? I'm going to do that today. But what you're saying celery, because I see that on beef jerky all the time. It says celery salt. And I'm always like, what is that? What's celery salt? And you're saying that somehow the celery's own salt will ferment the celery.
The celery is tainted. You know, unless you have your own garden, you don't get stuff that's clean.
Okay.
And somehow you got to clean it up. And that's one way to do that. Okay. Because when you put it in there, I know it kind of ferments. But that's the real deal.
Do you do that? Do you soak celery? Do you do that regularly? Is that part of your regimen? Always having celery that's been soaked for 5 days?
No, I tell you what. I eat a variety of things, all kinds of things, and mostly I keep it different. So that I nourish the things that we don't even think about. And don't forget, I'm going to be 81 years old.
Wild.
Hey, and I love it, Sevan, and I couldn't be happier that you allowed me to be on this podcast. I got a lot of people watching, and I'll get feedback. I'll get positive feedback from when this gets aired.
What year were you born, Mike?
Pardon me?
What year were you born?
I was born 1943.
Okay, I'm going to do the math really quick to make sure you're not lying about your age. Okay, it's 2024. Okay, yeah, that works out. You are 80. You're 81, damn near. And when's your birthday?
June 29th.
Hey, happy birthday.
I appreciate that. Hey, and I'm going to have many more.
What city? Where were you born?
In Waukegan, Illinois.
Oh, wow.
That's northern Illinois.
Wow. Man, you've seen the world change.
Oh, unbelievable.
And were you a sportsman as a kid, as a child, as a young man?
Was I a sportsman?
Yeah. No, a sportsman. Like, did you play sports? Like, were you did you play junior high, high school, college, any college sports?
Yeah. I played in high school and in college. I was a starting tackle for Illinois State.
And was that your premier sport, football?
Yeah. I was just fortunate to be humble and work hard, and just get out there and do the best I could. And before I knew it, I was doing things I never dreamed I could do.
Like
what? Wonderful.
Like what? Like the running and jumping and those kinds of things with your physical body?
Yeah, I mean, just playing football at the level I did, and I don't think I was ever programmed to play football. It's just that it was an opportunity, and I loved every minute of it.
And Mike, was there a point in your life when you realized, oh man, it's kind of like this, the first time you experienced mortality where you're like, oh shit, I better start taking care of my health? Like, was there a moment in your life when that set in?
Not really.
You always were like this? You always knew from a young age?
Yeah.
And did that
My
make you an
parents-
oddball? Did that make you an oddball? I mean, you went through some really crazy eras. The whole microwave era and the era of eating low-fat stuff and then all the artificial sweeteners. I mean, you've lived through some nutritional milestones. I mean, do you remember when the microwave came and all of a sudden every grocery store had an aisle of microwavable stuff? You're like, what? Where did this show up from?
I know. Same, you know, and I was just kind of research oriented all my life. And I knew enough to stay away from that kind of stuff. I mean, just from reading and studying.
How about your parents? What did they do?
My dad was a fireman, put out fires, and my mother was a homemaker.
And now firemen really don't put out fires. They tend to people with chronic disease.
That's right. I mean, then we had a radio in our house that when there was a fire, the radio would go on and it would blur out for North Chicago Fire Department, a fire at 1010 South 15th Street. I repeat, a fire at, and you know, and so my dad had to get up, and he had to wear asbestos suits, okay, and couldn't drive, so I had to get up and get out with him, and start the truck up and get the truck going, and drive into the fire.
He couldn't drive because the asbestos suit didn't allow someone to drive?
Well, it's so big and heavy, and yeah.
How old were you when you did that?
I grew up different.
Yeah.
And then, in the meanwhile, my mom's home crying because, you know, she knew my dad. You know, if it came time to bust a hole in the roof and do whatever and get down there and save somebody, he'd do it.
Yeah. Were you even 16 at that time?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to tell anybody. No.
I won't tell anyone. Were you driving the fire truck underage?
Pardon me?
Were you driving the fire truck underage?
No, but his pickup truck. Yeah.
Fantastic.
And you know, at that time, you know, all the police knew who I was, you know, and it isn't like it is now, you know, and quite frankly, the police love to see that happen, you know, a father and son working together.
Right. Absolutely. And then when you got out of college and you were done playing football, what did you do after that? Where did your life take you? I see you have grandkids in your Instagram that you're very fond of.
Yeah. Well, I weightlifted. You know,
YMCA?
Yeah. Powerlifting. You know, who's the guy that who invented Nautilus?
Oh, what is that guy's name? It's two guys. Between me and you, we couldn't remember anything. I have a feeling. Let me think. A founder.
Yeah,
of
Nautilus.
Let me see. Arthur Jones. I didn't know.
Arthur Jones.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know who he was.
Yeah, I don't even know who he is. Who is he?
You know, I followed him. He created the Nautilus wheel.
Those were all the pulley machines and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the man. and hey, he was no BS. You know, you either work your butt off or don't even work out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you must have been in heaven when you found CrossFit. And then, so you met your wife and you had kids. And did you ever have what did you have a job before you were a coach? You've been a coach your whole life.
I'm sure I did. I did something. I mean, you're catching me a little off right now.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, how long do you remember how you found CrossFit?
How what now again?
How you found CrossFit? How your paths and how the first time you found CrossFit and started to embrace it? Do you remember that story?
My daughter and son-in-law, they introduced me to that. Okay, I thought I was pretty good until they gave me a workout, and that changed my life.
And how old were you at that point?
Oh,
were you in your 60s or 70s?
Oh no. I was my late 30s.
Oh, when you found CrossFit?
Yeah.
So you had been doing just intense workouts for a long time.
I've always done intense workouts. Yes.
And so it's been just a lifelong journey of fitness and working out.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, God, I love that.
Hey. And I'm not done yet, buddy.
Yeah.
You know.
So sometimes I wonder what life would be like if I wouldn't have found CrossFit, what I would be doing, if I would be running, or like, what would I do to stay in shape even? What do people even do to stay in shape if they're not doing CrossFit? I guess they just run or walk.
Yeah, CrossFit's a complete game. Running's not. Running's okay. It's really the only way to go.
Mike, do you have a routine that you a pretty strict regimen that you stick to? Like what time you work out, the movements you do just for your own personal mobility and health?
Yeah, of course, I coach, and I changed that around, and then I do the same for myself. Doing the same thing over and over again wears off. So whatever you do, you got to change it all the time. Repetition is bad.
You definitely are a CrossFit coach. I hear it in every word and thought that you have. And how long have you been coaching at CrossFit Instinct?
I don't know, 14 years.
God, it's wild. Do you think, are there any other 80-year-old coaches in the space?
Not that I know of. Not that I know of. And I know a lot of coaches.
Yeah, you sure do. You sure do.
Johnny Colley, one of our nurses, let you know that. And she's one of our sparks.
Hey, you used to post a lot on Instagram, and then I noticed you stopped posting as much. Is there a reason why for that? Oh, we lost him. I was going to show him this. This is wild. Look at this. Coach ice bath. Yikes. Oy. Cold. Oh, Molly Hahn. My husband and I own CrossFit Instinct. Oh, and you have your father-in-law is a coach there. I like that. I can't wait till I can use my kids to do something for me, edit videos for me. Let's see if Mike comes back on. Wait, isn't that one of those 5K ice buckets? No. Oh, here he is. There he is.
I lost you.
Yeah, it happens.
Still there.
Sorry. Hey, Mike, where I've pulled up a picture of you in an ice bath. Oh,
Yep.
where it? Do you do this frequently?
Yep.
Do you like it?
What else I do is take cold showers.
Mm.
When I get in the shower, I turn it on a cold. You know Wim Hof.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, I'm 51, and for me, I have this story going on in my head that
Yes.
if I take a cold shower, my back is going to seize up. So I like taking the hottest shower possible to loosen myself up. You don't feel that? You wake up in the morning, you need to take a really hot shower just to loosen all the stuff up?
Nah.
No.
Okay. Cold promotes circulation,
Okay.
where heat restricts circulation. You got me?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So when I get under that cold shower,
Yeah.
that's not like that for very long.
How long? Do you think you could go a minute?
A cold shower,
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Yep.
And then do you finish up with it hot?
No.
No, you get out.
I get out.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, this has been a great podcast.
Thank you. I feel that way too. You coaching today? Did you coach today already, or do you still coach ahead of you?
No, I'm going to coach tomorrow morning. Because of our podcast, I arranged other things. I have another coach that covered me early this morning. I would have coached at 7 o'clock our time.
Is there anything, when you look back at your youth, are there any habits that you thought, if you were to share something with people, there any habits that are like, yeah, everyone should, I'm so glad I started this habit as a however old you were. Do you have any like premier habits, disciplines, things that you do that you're like, hey, people, this one really worked for me?
Look, I never quit. Things get hard. And I've had plenty of things get hard. I sucked it up, but I never quit. And most people, as soon as the stuff starts hitting the fan, they shut down. And the last thing you want to do is shut down. You want to fight your way through it. And when you do, you're a better person.
And what's for lack of a better word, what's your motivation? What's your motivation to fight through it? How do you not surrender and indulge in the agony?
I've still got a lot to do in life.
Right.
You know, hey, and you got to stay in shape. You got to be prepared. And this will allow you to be prepared and stay in reasonable shape.
To get through your days, to do what you need to do.
Yeah, and then I don't have a problem going to sleep at night.
Right. Yeah. And Mike, do you live life by any certain values?
Do I have what again? I'm sorry.
Do you live your life by any certain values, like you treat others how you want to be treated, stuff like that? You know, any religious values, any personal values? Do you have any values that you live your life by that help you get through the day, through life?
Yeah. You always want to treat somebody the best you can. You know, there's no excuse for being a jerk to anybody. And when you do, that returns. And for every one I get like that, I get 10 back. And you can't get it any better than that.
So if you treat people poorly, you'll be prepared. It's coming back to you. And if you treat
Yep.
people well, it will also come back to you.
Yep.
How did you learn? Do you remember how you learned that lesson?
My dad.
Your dad taught you that?
Oh, yeah. He was tough.
And that seems like those are good values for a firefighter.
Oh, yeah.
That's the kind of person you want coming to your rescue.
Yeah. Hey, they're all in. They don't hesitate. They're all in. You know, if somebody's on the third floor and you got to get up there and grab and put them on your shoulder and come back down with them.
How many? Yep. How often do you walk barefoot every single day?
Do I do what again? I'm sorry.
Do you walk barefoot every single day?
Every day that I can.
Yeah. Do you coach with your shoes on?
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on what the exercises are.
Yeah.
And I recommend that.
Yeah.
You want to go barefoot as much as you possibly can.
I only wear shoes if I'm rope climbing. Everything else I do barefoot, even rower, assault bike, all that stuff.
Yeah, I see you do. That's great.
When Mike wakes up in the morning, what's the first thing you eat? Do you start with vegetables? What's the first thing you eat in the morning? Do you eat in the morning?
Yeah, oh yeah. I eat a breakfast every morning. You know, I have herbs that I eat that my daughter's in acupuncture, and one of my daughters is in acupuncture and has things prescribed for me that I take, and then I have vegetables and stuff like that I've made up beforehand, and I eat that.
When I look at your Instagram, you also have there's a book you suggest by Avery Hansen on autophagy. Do you still do fasting?
No, but I tell you what, I did write 2 books.
You did? You wrote 2 books?
Yeah.
Tell me.
One is called Disposed.
Okay.
And the other one, no, I forgot.
That's okay. I forget.
And the other one is called I Disagree.
Oh, you did remember.
And I disagree. Not everybody has to be sick. That's really the name of the book.
Is it on? Are they in Amazon?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I didn't have the money to. All I had enough was to get them published. That's a big job.
You can put them on Amazon and for free, and then when people buy them, they'll print them out and you get the money. That's cool, right?
Okay, that's on my list.
Okay, spell your last name for me.
Suhadolnik.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was seeing maybe if you didn't even know it was on Amazon. Amazon can be like that. I wrote 2 books that are on Amazon, and they're how to grow vegetables. Unfortunately, it's not the right vegetable. They were how to grow marijuana books. But I want you to know that I don't smoke anymore. I don't smoke marijuana. I haven't smoked marijuana in 20 years. I don't burn anything and inhale anything into my lungs.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
That's horrible, right?
Yeah, that's horrible.
Did you ever
that's
smoke?
That's an advice I can give anybody.
Yeah. Did you ever smoke anything? Did you ever smoke cigarettes?
No.
Good.
I smoked a cigarette. Let's put it that way.
Right.
And no. I don't want to sound like that was not a habit.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately for me, it was. I was addicted. You ever been addicted to anything, Mike? Were you ever addicted to anything? How about coffee?
No, not that I can think of.
God, that's awesome. God, I got a whole list of shit. I can think of stuff all the time. How about your kids? How is it that your kids still want to be in your life? For people who are parents out there, what's the trick so that your kids don't run away from you? How do you keep it so your kids will want to stay with you as you get older?
I listen to them. I listen to them. And they're smart. And sometimes they really help me out.
I think that's what my mom told me when I asked her too.
Yeah.
She said I bite my tongue. I'm like, why do you think I want to hang out with you so much? She said,
that's right.
I bite my tongue.
Right. That's right. That's right.
That's really good. Mike, someone in the audience wants to know if you put your shopping cart away religiously. Do you, like every time you use your shopping cart, do you put your shopping cart away? They just want to judge you, Mike, if you say no.
Boy, I don't understand. Ask me that again.
Like when you go to the grocery store, like sometimes I go to the grocery store and I use a shopping cart, and then when I get to my car, I just kick the wheels up on the curb so it doesn't roll away, and I get in my car and drive off. And these people judge me for that. They say I'm a bad person, and they want to judge you. They want me to ask you, does Mike put his shopping cart away?
I always push my shopping cart where it belongs.
Of course, you make me look big. I think I put it where it belongs too. I just think it belongs up on the curb.
Oh, I understand.
Tell me. So you thank you for, you didn't coach today because you had to come on the podcast. Can you tell me what the rest of your day looks like?
Okay. I'm gonna relax after this because I was pretty jacked up to do what we're doing this morning.
Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
I really took it serious.
Thank you.
And because I know there's going to be people listening to this that may change something in their life.
Right.
And so when I get done with this, I'll put it down, and then I'll just admit I'm going to just lay down and take a nap.
Oh, me too. That's what I'm going to do too.
Perfect. Hey, we're on the same page, buddy. Believe me.
Do you nap every day? I like a 20-minute nap every day, except I try not to fall asleep. I just try to focus on my breathing, and then I usually do fall asleep. But do you nap every day?
I take a nap every day.
Hey,
it's a refresher.
Right. How long is your nap?
Whatever I need. If I don't need much of a nap, 20 minutes is plenty. If I need, 40 minutes, I'll take 40 minutes.
I like 20 minutes. I feel like there's a zone. If I sleep too much, I'm screwed.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You don't want to sleep too much. Not during the day.
But at night.
At night. Gotta sleep. If anything, is my downfall is I need to sleep more soundly at night.
Yeah, I don't sleep so good at night either. I wake up a lot.
See, me too.
Hey, you said you took this podcast seriously. Was there anything you wanted to get off your chest and share with the world? Was there anything where you're like, hey, I want to make sure I say this on the show. I want to make sure that I'm able to share this with the people?
Yeah, everybody's got a chance. I have a gentleman with Parkinson's disease. His world is going to end in his mind until he starts working out with us and doing what I asked him to do. And now he's a new man. So there's always a chance. Don't ever think there isn't. There's always a chance. Just like trying to be on this show this morning. It's big.
And there's a ripple effect, right? Because you help this dude with Parkinson's, and then other people throughout the day, even when you're not present, see, wow, this guy turned his life around. And so there's this ripple effect.
Yeah. It goes crazy. People ask about it all the time. It's big.
When you say they ask about it, they say stuff like, hey, how can there be a guy in this class with Parkinson's disease?
Yeah. And then make him work out like everybody else has to.
Yeah.
I don't show him any, I make him work hard, and it pays off. He would, he may even be, may even would have been in a hospital.
Mm. Mike, how do you think how did this guy find you, and why does he trust you, you think?
Because
it takes a lot of trust, right?
Yeah. His wife found me.
Okay.
And she's a nurse. And she found out what I did. And we slowly worked him into this. Big deal. Big deal.
And you saw it completely change his life?
Oh, yeah. He's enjoying his grandkids now. He's traveling. He's driving. He wasn't doing any of that before.
Hey, did you ever have long hair?
Pardon me?
Did you ever have long hair? Did you ever go through a hippie phase?
Yeah. I had long hair.
Yeah?
Down to my shoulders.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that on your Instagram?
No.
Oh, God.
That's a long time ago.
What did your dad say? What did your dad say about your long hair? Did he like it?
No. No. But me, I'm not saying I was a rebel, but I learned to think on my own for a long time.
Why do you think that is? Do you have any thoughts on the current state of society? There's whenever I get into like this doomsday like mode, my dad will always kind of slap me around. He's like, "Hey, dude, this shit comes and goes all the time. Relax."
Yeah. It's not easy to do.
What's not easy to do?
Just relax.
Yeah.
It's not easy to do, and they recommend that, but hey, I'm always ready to get it on. You know what I mean?
No, tell me. What do you mean?
Well, I don't. If I had a fight,
yeah,
it's always there.
Yeah.
Huh,
that my dad said it a little different. I asked my dad one time, I said, hey, as you get old, this is, I don't know, 20 years ago, I was probably 30. I said, hey, as you get older, does your like kind of like your focus on women ever go away? He said, no. I said, really, it doesn't? He goes, He said, it gets worse. I was like, oh no. But I kind of equate that to fighting. When you're a man, you always kind of have it's always in you somewhere.
Yep. 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 Yep.
What city are you living in now?
Pardon me?
What city do you live in now?
Springfield, Illinois.
Okay, and how far is that from Waukegan?
Far?
Far?
200 miles.
Hey, Waukegan sounds like somewhere like where Laverne and Shirley was filmed or something, right? Like there was or Happy Days or something like that.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Waukegan's famous or not. I don't know.
I've definitely heard the name. I'm trying to think. I think that there's two people I might know who live in Springfield. Do you know a guy named Cobra Rhodes? He's an actor now. He used to be an arm wrestler. I guess he's still an arm wrestler. Black guy. Do you know him? Cobra Rhodes. Does he live in Springfield?
No.
Do you know who that is? And then there's another guy I think that might live in Springfield, Mike. He's like 6'6", and I used to work out with him. He used to go to UC Berkeley, and he has this CrossFit Instagram account where he draws movements. It's really big now. I think his name's Carl Eagleman. Do you know that name? He's a giant dude, 6'6", 6'7", a gentleman of the highest order. No,
never heard.
Okay, all right.
No.
I'm trying to rattle my brain. Springfield, Illinois. Is that where the Simpsons are? You know that show? Is that where the Simpsons are? Is that Simpsons cartoon supposed to take place in Springfield, Illinois?
Yeah, I think it was another Springfield.
Oh, okay.
And not Illinois.
All right. You watch any TV?
No, I don't have a TV.
You don't own one?
No.
Hey, so when we sent you the link for the show and it came on your phone, to you it just looked like we were sending you a picture? And you didn't know to click it?
No. I just had to follow the instructions.
Okay, gotcha. Once they popped on the screen, gotcha.
Once that happened, then I got, we got across.
What iPhone do you have?
I-10.
Oh, okay. So you don't have the button, or you do have the button?
What do you mean by that?
So like some of the old iPhones have a button on them, and like the new ones don't. They're just a screen, and you have to swipe. You only do stuff by swiping around. Do you have a button on yours in the middle here?
Yeah, I'm sure I have a button on mine.
It's. What do you think about this theory? I have this idea, Mike, that as I get older, it's important to stay up to speed with technology. Like I didn't watch TV probably for like 20 years, and then all of a sudden I looked at a remote control and I'm like, what the hell happened to the remote controls? I can't even figure. When I look at a remote control, it looks like a scary machine to me.
Well, we got to be forced to think.
Right.
And I don't mean that in a negative way, but like TV does their thinking for us.
Right.
And we don't want that. And
right.
So some technology does our work for us. And we need to do the work. That's a problem.
And that work would be to take the information and use our own discernment?
Yes.
Yeah.
You got a brain.
Yeah.
You need to use it because your brain is no different than your bicep. They both need to work.
Mike, are you single?
Yes.
Is that a good way to live your life?
There's better ways.
Yeah. So you don't think that maybe just the grass is greener on the other side of the hill, and just because you don't have a mate right now that you think it would be better?
I don't know. I can't answer that. You know, I got so much going on that I'm pretty happy the way I am right now.
Yeah, totally. I think that I always, not always, but whenever I think of the idea of my wife being gone, I always think of myself then becoming a monk. Like if something ever happened to my wife or she left me or something happened to her, I was just like, well, fuck it. I'd never start over another relationship again. Not because this one's bad. I just don't want to do it again.
You know, there's a lot of truth to what you just said.
What about input? So you don't watch TV. I don't watch TV really either. I watch fighting, but I watch a little bit of sports fighting. And then one of my friends is a quarterback for the Chicago Bears, and so I started watching football again for the first time in 30 years.
Holy cow!
Kind of crazy, right? Yeah. But what do you do for input? What do you get? Do you read? Do you listen to audiobooks? How do you get input?
Coaching.
So
Yep.
peer to peer, person to
Yep.
person.
Yeah. Hey, they tell me the truth.
Yeah. Oh. Are you first generation born here, Mike?
No.
No, your dad was born here also.
Yeah. My mom.
Okay.
But their parents came through Ellis Island.
From? Do you remember where from?
Yugoslavia.
Do you remember what year by any chance?
Nah, it's maybe around 1900.
Okay. God, isn't that wild? Our relatives came on boats.
Yeah. And no money. Broke,
like really broke.
Really broke.
And probably didn't speak the language of the country.
No. They had to carve their own knives and forks. Go on and on about that.
What, like literally make their own utensils?
Yeah. And go from there.
Hey, this is an interesting question, Mike. Someone has in the comments. George from the United States Marine Corps. Have you ever considered taking TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, or any things like that? Any drugs like that?
No.
No.
Nah. That wouldn't have been me.
Yeah. Messing with your hormones seems kind of wild to me.
Yeah, it is.
I guess we do it when we eat sugar.
Yeah, sugar is horrible for you.
And anything else? Is there anything else that I want to make sure that if there's anything you have on your mind that you're absolutely able to share it. I mean, and you can always come back on, by the way. Just always send me a text. I'll have you back on. You never have to. You can come on just for 10 or 15 minutes if you want, if you remember something you want to have on. But is there anything else that you want to share that you can think of that you're like, oh, I can't wait to share this. This is my favorite recipe. Oh, this was my favorite lesson I learned in life.
Well, I couldn't be happier having to do what I do, okay, and helping people like I can, and that feeling is almost overwhelming, and not many people have the chance to have that feeling, especially at my age, and that's a big deal.
And that seems like to be one of those eternal truths. Serving other people is the highest form of like happiness.
Big deal. You're right.
Hey, are you vegan? Do you eat meat?
Oh yeah,
you do
all the time.
Okay. Mike, brother, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate your time. Like I said, you're always welcome. If you want to, if you ever want to jump on just for 10 or 15 minutes, talk about a class, talk about an idea, just say hi, you're always welcome. Just let me know. I do shows without guests, a couple times a week, and you're always welcome to pop on and just be like, yo, what's up, people?
Hey, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
You're gonna the number of people that are going to watch this is hard to imagine, and there'll be a bunch.
Yeah. Yep, I'm excited. All right, dude. Have a great day. Tell everyone at CrossFit Instinct I said hi, and we'll chat again.
Thank you.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mike, 80-year-old coach, CrossFit Instinct. Audrey, I love how he thinks in terms of abundance. Jesus, Trish, are you out of your mind this morning? My goodness. You know what this show is all about? It's about saving endangered species. That's what this entire show is about. That is the purpose of my life. Endangered species. Do you know how many rhinos this show has saved? White rhinos? It's incredible. You don't know it. You guys don't know it. You guys are dumb. Sorry. Just is. Sorry, not dumb. Immature. You don't realize how many white rhinos this show has saved. White rhinos. This show is responsible for saving bald eagles, the California condor, all of those things. This show has had a dramatic impact on them. In the same way that many of these CrossFit women have been a bastion of hope and freedom for women everywhere. Fucking crazy. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. It wasn't my best bit, but I tried to cue it up. I can't believe the stuff I see on the internet. Nobody hates you. No one's attacking you. No one's like, just chill, relax. Stop playing the victim. Be cool. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. You're cool. Let's go for a run. Let's hang out. Let's just be friends. Why does it doesn't have to be, just be chill. Be chill. Sean Lenderman, Tyson Bagent, 97.5 quarterback on Saturday, the number one pick in the draft, 72.2. Oh, Sean, I love you. Tell me more. Someone tell me more. Hey, can someone call and just tell me how great Tyson is? I want to know. Someone here. Let me see if I can find the phone number. Where are all my QR codes? Where's all my love for my sponsors and shit? Where's all that? How come I don't see any of that? Oh, here. How about this? I am love and acceptance. Oh, I better set the phone up in case someone calls. Someone call and tell me how great Tyson Bagent is. Let me see if I can set the phone up. Bam. Okay. Here we go. We're connected. That is so great. I love it. God, that's good. Even if he never comes on the show again, I'll still like him. I learned my lesson. Don't be a baby when people abandon the show. Oh, I think, speaking of abandoning the show, I think Jason Hopper's coming on Friday. I want you guys to be on your best behavior when he comes on. Everyone be cool. Can I ban people for one show? Can I just kick people out of the comments for one show? If someone calls them the F word for that show, can I just can I do that? It's I just wanted to, it's like, hey, if you're going to come over to my house today, you can't wear shoes today. We just got new carpet. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. No calling him Chad. Yeah, that's good. Brian kicked you out for one show? Jeez Louise. Hey, you guys think Trish is a man or a woman? Does anyone know? God, we need Caleb. I need to do a whole show of voting. What happened to no censorship? Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm just going to kiss a NFL quarterback's a CrossFitter, a guy. Oh yeah, this is about Jason Hopper. I just don't want him to come on. He hasn't been on in a year, and I don't want him to come on. I want it to be a good experience for him, so he keeps coming on. That's it. I don't want him to come on and just get just railed by you guys. Trisha's 67-year-old woman who lives in an RV with Ron. Trisha's a man. That's definitely not my mom. My mom would definitely not weigh in like that. Trisha's Hiller. Wow. See, like this is flirting with. I think I'm gonna have to ask him that question right there, even though there's a presupposition in it. Does that mean he's no longer chained down by HWPO? I'll have to start with like, hey, why didn't you come on? This is your mom. You're definitely not my mom. My mom would not say that. You think that's my mom? I've always thought Trish is Hobart. Wow. I'm going to call James Hobart. I'm going to call him really quick. This is totally inappropriate. I wonder if I'm going to get in trouble for this. Every time I do this, I think someone's going to get mad at me. I wonder if he's going to get mad at me. Oh, someone accused me yesterday of staging the whole Laura Horvath conversation. They're like, dude, it's so obviously staged. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Let me call James Hobart. I haven't talked to James in, I bet you, a year, by the way. Maybe longer. He's not going to pick up. No Shobart.
Your call has been.
You know what? I'm just going to text James and invite him on the show, right? It's time. It's time. James Townsend? No, James Hobart. God, I love it that James Townsend is blue now. How nice is that? James Hobart and Matt Souza. Hobart. Hi. I like my kids to say hi. Like when we go somewhere and like they order food or someone, they look at the person. I like them to be like, hi. Whew. I got tired. I can tell. I haven't eaten in like 40 hours or some shit. 36 hours. I can feel my voice getting quiet. Hobart, hi. I'd like to have you on the show. There. Send Hobart a link. We need live news read by him again. When you text after a long time, hi. Yeah, well, I think, let me see the last time. Oh, that was just with me, and I don't know when that is. Oh, shit. I'm going to the skate park. Are you there? Are you at the skate park? When is school out or something? It's funny when all sorts of parents call when I can always tell when school's out because all sorts of parents will call. Today's Monday, right? What the fuck is today? August 14th? Monday, August 14th. Gabby needed more airtime for getting forth. All people talk about is Alexis Raptis. Oh, I need to get Alexis Raptis back on too. That's a great fucking idea. Thank you. Are you at the skate park? I didn't send that. Oh. How? Oh. Hey. Great. I just tried to call you. I just tried to call you live on the air. And Alexis Raptis. Dude, she's dope. Alexis Raptis, Matt. Alexis, we'd love to have you on the podcast. Is that kind of pretentious? I mean, when I say the podcast, like everyone knows what it is. Okay, Mike Suhadolnik. I know I didn't say that right. Still coaching at 80. Holy shit. Yeah, Raptis is fire, dude. I agree. Fucking nuts, dude. Hey, if you, I swear, I challenge anybody to go watch that training think tank video that dude made, the guy who hides behind the computer, and not fall in love with Alexis Raptis. It's like 15 minutes long. It's from 2 weeks ago. Just watch 10 minutes of it. She's on the GHD next to Travis Mayer, and I was just like, oh my God, she is so cool. Dildo. Sevi, my gym hosted Rally in the Valley, a new hybrid comp that had some top-tier High Rock Spartan OCR athletes competing in Hurricane, West Virginia. Do a review show soon with our owner, Matt Stevens. Holy shit. No. I don't know. None of that shit interests me. Should it? Maybe it should. Oh, Alexis Raptis is a Paper Street athlete? Oh my goodness. I think it expired yesterday, the Paper Street coffee offer for subscriptions, 18% off. I just want to focus on Alexis Raptis a little bit because it's like one of the few times that David Weed and I are like on the same page. Yeah. Yeah. She's beautiful too. I like the way you say that. Yeah, she kind of is like got like this eternal, like she'd be pretty in like the 1800s or now. I don't know what that is. Like romantic look? Like romanticism? Is that like an era or something? She's cool and seems genuine. Oh, that's not your regular number, so I ignored it. Oh yeah. Yeah. Where is that? Yeah. It's the studio number. What was I going to ask Hobart? Was I going to ask him something? Was there a question I was going to ask him? Magnus Holmgren, did Ricky show Hunter that CrossFit people can actually jump into high rocks and perform better than the opposite? I don't know. Did he do it already? Did Ricky do it? I like her smile melting. I like it. I think in the video she also wears a one piece bathing suit. I like a one piece bathing suit. I think they're cool. God, I'm so scared. I haven't read this yet. Trish, Sevan, don't show about my things that's not actually CrossFit for which I have pecuniary interest. What the fuck is that? Dude, I don't know what the fuck that word means. Caleb's not here to look it up. Fine, I'll look it up. What? PEC. If my mom was in the chat, she would just tell me. If that was really my mom, she would just tell me what it means. My mom knows everything. She's good with words. Relating to or consisting of money. Oh, don't show any of your financial interests? Oh, okay, fine, I won't. Yeah, there you go. Caved Astro. Girls who wear one piece are wife material. Yeah, I think she wear. It's like I think, right? Wasn't she wearing a one piece in there? I told my wife the other day. I'm like, hey, I saw this one piece bathing suit. I think Tier makes it. I go, you should get that. And all of a sudden, I fucking got drilled for like saying something was wrong with her body. I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? My wife's body's insane. I rub my wife's, when I wake up in the morning, I rub my wife's body like a genie lamp. Like I get up at 6, and then I rub her body like for a minute. She doesn't even move. She just lays there. And then like usually like sometime during the day, she'll be like, "Thank you for rubbing me." Yeah, no problem. I get on the side of the bed and I rub her like this. And stretch my back out. I go on my knees and she's high up on the bed. I rub her feet and her legs. She has crazy legs. And I rub her back. She got crazy lats too. I rub her shoulders. I like to touch her face too, but she got hair fucking everywhere. And it's like I waste like 20 seconds pulling her hair back. So sometimes I just avoid her face. I just kind of push up on her neck and rub her neck. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. And then I go start up the coffee machine. I open all the blinds. I love opening the blinds and looking outside, seeing what the day is going to be like. We have shitloads of blinds around the house, so I walk around and open them all. We have those top-down, bottom-up blinds. Anyone who's under 40 is like, huh? Why the fuck would I know what kind of blinds I have? I ain't hating. I don't blame you. Who gives a fuck? I make sure the boys' bedroom window's open. I got a little piece of wood in it so you can't break in. Our dog would fucking kill you anyway, but yeah, see. Oh, what about Travis? Is someone going to call in and tell me about Tyson Bagent? Not Travis Bagent, Tyson Bagent. Sevan is there. Sevan is there. He holds my legs back, and Ron Forge is my man grows for eating. Jesus criminy. Yeah, yep. And then I open the front door and just let my whole property's fenced off, so I just open the front door and let the dogs go in and out, and the cold air starts rushing into the house. I'll walk out sometimes out on the lawn with some poop bags and look around for some poop. There's nothing better than starting the day with picking up some poop off the lawn. I have this obsession with picking up poop on my property. Well, actually, the obsession is I don't want anyone to step in it. What was I going to ask Hobart? I'm going to try to call him again. Let me see. Let's see if he'll answer. No, it's not too hot outside. Let's see if he answers now. He knows now this is the number. Let's see if he mans up. Come on, Hobart. Get it. Do it. Just do it. He's like, fuck, should I? I don't know if I should answer. Should I text him? Don't be a pussy. I don't know if it's safe to go on that show.
Your call has been...
I did hear it. Hey, you know what's funny? Caved Astro, Sevi, did you hear the Richmond North of Richmond song? You know who sent me that song yesterday and said, hey, I want to talk about this song tomorrow is Greg Glassman. He's actually given me a list of shit that he wants to talk about. Cool shit. He sent me this article from GQ magazine about with this two-handed bowler. You know what I found the other day? Travis Bellinghouse. Hey, are those shirts for sale? The Tyson Bagent shirts? I mean, no, sorry, not the Tyson Bagent Chicago Bear shirts that aren't really Tyson Bagent Chicago Bear shirts.
Yes, they are.
That's awesome. Hey, dude, people are asking me for the Harley Davidson one too. That's not a Harley Davidson one.
Those are on there.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Everything's on the website.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How did Tyson do?
To make sure the phone light.
Oh, that's cool of you.
Since nobody else was calling in.
Yeah, thank you. I have I can see them over there. I don't want to get up and leave you guys, but I have this box full of 100 brand new DVDs. I don't know who watches DVDs anymore of Every Second Counts. That's the first CrossFit Games documentary. Pushed by me. Not wanted by many people to be made. So fucking glad I'm in it. Basically every single fucking documentary when I worked there was pushback. And I championed them. I championed them through. Yes, Heber. Well, you're telling stories of Netflix, about how I thought Netflix was a place where films go to die. Don't forget that movie would have never, ever even like seen the light of day for 2 seconds if I didn't war with people to get the money and get that shit pushed through.
So did the Buttery Bros put out there behind the scenes ahead of you just a big dick?
I hope so. Everyone better do whatever. Everyone better do whatever they can. You better do that.
I'm impressed how fast they got that out. That was pretty cool.
Dude, they're work horses. They're fucking machines. Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's good actually.
It's good. It's a lot of they put out clips throughout the week. So it's a lot of repeat stuff from that, but then there's additional stuff in there too. It's pretty cool. It was weird to look back at the whole week. Like having been there and then you look back at it, I was like, holy shit. That was really cool. Yeah,
a lot of shit happens, right? A lot of ups and downs. What do you think? The cuts ended up being great, don't you think? I know that's biased the way I question that, but
yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
I can't wait for the actual behind the scenes to come out. I can't wait to do it again.
If I were to the only person I saw there, and this is such an asshole thing to say because there was so much media there. But the only person I saw working as hard as me was Heber. He was fucking everywhere, and there's lots of times where you see media people taking breaks, but me and Heber weren't. I have to shoot my interviews and shoot my B-roll, and then I have to shoot more interviews, and I'm just trying to get everything. And I felt like he was doing that too. He was fucking everywhere, and the way he holds his camera is crazy. He holds his camera with one hand out in front of him like this on a stick, on a gimbal. It's nuts.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
But I heard that it's really good, but I heard it was 30 minutes too long. From someone who told me that he goes, hey, I watch all their shit and I really like their shit, but this stuff I wish would have been less of them and more of just games. But the person also said it was great, but it just was 30 minutes too long. So I guess you could watch it in 1.25 time.
It seemed long because it was repeats, and then there was a lot of filling in for advertising. They doing their goofy stuff for their advertising, which you have to do because that's how they get paid.
Yeah, it's good if you like a documentary about the Buttery Bros. Yeah, well. I'll tell you this. I have I mean, this is just a classic cliche thing to say, but I have so much more respect for everyone. That's not true. Never mind. That's not true. I was going to say for everyone now that I've seen them work. There were some people that hardly work. It's crazy. It's fucking nuts. I never saw them with. You see people in the media pit who I never saw them with a camera or an iPhone out. It was nuts.
Makes you wonder how some people get a media pass.
Yeah. Dave told us in the meeting, very, very stern to Heber and I, which is just kind of crazy for us to hear. But I better not see you guys. I'm paraphrasing, but I better not see you guys down there using this as a moment to socialize. Meaning, don't think you're the cool shit and go put your arm around Fraser and talk to him for 3 hours. You know what I mean? And just be getting selfies with all the athletes. Don't be a douche. You're there to do your fucking job. I'll pull your media pass. I never saw even an inkling of that from Heber. He fucking works his ass off. And people's cameras are heavy, dude. Even that documentary crew that I was not impressed with, those fucking guys worked. Man, they worked.
Did you ever get the story on the girl who was running around with the 1900s camera? I saw her walking around. I was like, what are you doing with that thing?
What's crazy is when people get the full accoutrement. So Harley Davidson, tattoo, bitch with fake tits on the back, leather. Right? It's not, you don't just have the Harley Davidson. You don't just have the bitch with the big fake titties. You don't just, you know what I mean? You get it all. That chick had it all. She had the camera from the 1800s. She had the fucking weird fucking tattoos that looked like they were from the 1800s. She had this crazy hipster haircut. She was full. She looked like she fell out of a hipster magazine. It was nuts. It was one time I wore a CEO shirt and the CEO visor, and Dave goes, "Have you ever heard of over branding?" Yeah, getting a man bun and being a filmmaker. It's yeah, it's a little much, dude. Yeah, I agree. I ain't hating David, asshole.
That's funny. Hey, I had posted this the other day.
So I don't know. Sorry,
actually,
real quick. I don't know.
think
I don't know. I don't know much about her, but for me, it was cool, but it was a lot. It was over the top. She looked like a caricature of herself. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I want to know, like, where are those photos? Because I want to see how they. I mean, old cameras are cool.
Yeah.
They can produce some awesome pictures, but like, how do you cover the sport with that?
Right. She did have I think she had also a Canon Mark D, 1D Mark II. Canon, I think, also, or a Mark III, something, whatever the fuck. She had a nice camera.
She opened up the box and slide it inside of it.
Yeah.
And that's what she was actually using.
Hey, dude, that's a killer idea.
No, I wanted a question on. It was a show the other day ago where you were talking about Sporty Beth and Danny and the boys club and all that.
Yeah.
I would like to see Mariah come on the show and give her side of it.
Oh,
because like you said, the majority of your crew is women and their arguments make no sense.
Hey, dude, I had some girl who worked at CrossFit HQ who was a minority come up to me in the last couple of years and be like, holy shit, what a fucking ding dong I was. I go, what do you mean? He goes, you never fucking cared that I was a girl or a minority, and that was like my whole trip, and now all I want in life is people to see me as a person and not a girl and a minority. I'm like, I know. But the thing is, too, it's kind of like the natural evolution of human beings. So on one hand, I might be like annoyed by it, but like we all go through that phase, right? I went through a phase like that. I went through a phase where all I wore were Malcolm X t-shirts.
Right.
I probably would have been the ultimate BLM fucking ringleader. And every black organization has a good, strong Armenian lawyer. All of them. I challenge anyone to find. I guarantee you, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X's, and the Black Panthers all had fucking Armenian lawyers. Those short dudes,
And Jewish accountants.
Joe Pesci looking motherfuckers. Yeah, for sure. But I do think.
right.
So yeah. I need to have her on anyway.
I think it'd be cool. I didn't get a chance to talk to her. I saw her one time when she came up to the Paper Street booth. I never got to have a conversation with her because I knew she was busy as hell.
She's more. She's a charger. She's a
hear how it
charger.
went.
She's a charger, dude. She actually reminds me. She probably would not going to like this, but she reminds me a lot of Heber. Like, so when she came there, she showed up on the scene at the site, and she showed up a couple days after me at because she has 3 kids. She just had twins. She just had a baby, and she has twins. So she was breastfeeding while she was doing the whole filming the behind the scenes, and this year. And when she comes in the room, she's like, which camera are you using? What are your settings? You guys need to turn your cards in here. I mean, she just takes over. And Heber does that too. And I just fucking acquiesce. Like, wasn't like, hold on a second, this is my show. I just was like, all right. I just like, she's.
But she learned from Heber and Mars, right? Didn't she film with them?
She, yeah, from everyone there at HQ. She probably cut her teeth a lot with them. For sure. Yeah, for sure. I'd rather she answer that, but I think that's a safe guess. But like Mars isn't like the way she is. I'm not like the way she is. Like her and Heber are like, when they come in she's alpha as a motherfucker. Yeah, she's alpha. Yeah, Philip nailed it. Yeah. I don't, when she came in, for me personally, I felt it as a sense of relief. I was like, thank God. Like, she has all the shit. She's the only person. I have my footage. She's the only person who has all the footage. She took all the footage home. She's organizing it. She's sending it to the people who are going to cut the reels. She's like, and I'm like, hey, so you're going to take over the whole entire project? No, it's your project. I'm like, right. You know what I mean? Like, I know.
She's like, God damn it! Now I have to downgrade my footage because I was shooting with a red camera and you guys are using the shitty Sony.
Kinda. Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
All right. People are gonna get tired of me. Real quick, Tyson was super happy and he's getting me the new addresses to send stuff to. So we're all good.
Oh, okay. Oh, you hit him up?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. So he has a new address. What state is he living in?
He hasn't sent it to me yet.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, dude.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Bye. Oh, that's cool. Jedediah Snelson. I struggle with this at times. I get in my head about people seeing me as a legit elite athlete, not just a cripple killing it. God, I have some thoughts on this. What's crazy about your division, Jedediah, is like, I think we talked about this when you were on the show. We should have like you and Casey. We should have a couple people who are just fired up to talk about this. How the fuck are you supposed to categorize you guys? I mean, I'm all for fucking parading the dude out with fucking no arms and no legs and fucking watching him break the record in France somehow. But how are you supposed to have a division for you guys? Well, we can't even fucking decide in this country if we're going to have men and women. I know, isn't Jedediah great? Jedediah is in the Amish division. Yes, he is. Hey, that's a great division, a division that uses no technology. I don't have an Instagram account nor a cell phone. I mean, that almost seems like a more legitimate division to me than the tranny division. I use no technology. Fuck. Damn. I'd like to, God, I love Jews. I'd like to also throw that in there. I do. I'm gonna fucking regret saying this, but this is really true. I am really curious to go to Wheelwad. I want to see. I kind of want to see. I want to see the adaptive athletes just go somewhere where it's like I'm in the minority. It's like, holy shit, that dude's missing a hand, and just stare at shit. Hunker down to get my camera and just cover. Do they have a little people's division? Just cover the shit out of that. God, that would be crazy. How many little people? Oh my God, Vindicate. Holy shit. Oh my God, what we need to do that. You know what's cool about the little people or the midgets or whatever you call them? I got into CrossFit because I saw Nasty Girls. And so I was just like, holy shit, how the fuck are these girls doing this? Nose game is strong today. I was out in the sun all day. It's probably like glistening and oily and shit. And new glasses. Not new, but. Height, what is it called? Height impaired? Probably not. They probably wouldn't like that. Oversized appendage division. Holy shit. I want to be the dude who, I want to be the official person who studies the appendages. What is it? Just chicks with giant tits and dudes with giant hogs? You would be surprised and love it. I know I would love it. It would be so awesome. No, it can't be. You can't couch it as something negative. Like, it can't be vertically challenged either. It's just like, it's like the environmentally friendly human. You know what I mean? Because their beds are smaller and they produce less waste. That's what it is. It's like the environmentally friendly human or something. Or the big head division. Yeah, that's borderline. I'm going to go. I don't know. I'm all excited. I think I'm all cool and shit because I got out of the house for the games. I'm like, I'm ready. I'm ready to fucking take on the world. Get my car, drive to the airport, and go somewhere. You ain't doing shit. What's going on here? Oh, okay. We'll leave now. Shit. We will leave in 5. I'm just fooling around on my podcast. English as a second language. Hey, dude, if me and that dude, Mike Suhadolnik, like lived in the same house together, we would fucking forget who we were. When he was like, I can't remember this guy's name, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm fucked because I can't remember any. I don't even know my own name. Have someone go to Wheelwad for you. I want to see it. I want to be like a little, I want to see if like, I mean, dude, what a great place to have a staring problem. You can just stare all you want at all the different kinds of human beings. I just want to go there and stare. Love you too, dude. Got to have you back on the show. All right. See you guys very soon. Tomorrow morning, Greg Glassman. I don't think there's anything tonight. People that I'm interested in having on, I want to have on. I'm trying to get Alexis Raptis. I want to try to get Amanda Barnhart on. Jason Hopper, Danielle Brandon, Adam Klink. I want to have Adam Klink on. I'm trying to get Danielle Brandon and Adam Klink for this Friday night. And Friday morning, I think we have Jason Hopper. I mean, when I say try, we have them scheduled, but fucking I don't even know who's going to show up anymore. Sevan, does your phone ping endlessly with text? Yeah. It culls the herd, though, because I'm so bad at getting back to text messages because they just scroll right past. If I text you and it's like 3 days late, that means like I'm somewhere like sitting in a dentist office or somewhere like looking. Like that's the only time I get to go way back. More like Adam Stink. Why? Does he smell? I stood next to him a lot. I didn't think he smelled. No, she said she didn't have any. She actually sent that. I don't have any more weddings. I don't have a wedding this Friday. I said, hey, can you come on this Friday? She's like, I don't have a wedding. I love Klink. What do you mean the obsession? Isn't it obvious? He's the mild dude who did the 500-pound back squat all in like 5 minutes. He's cool. He's cool as shit. You can text me. It doesn't. You can text away, Mr. Kelly. All right. Talk to you guys soon, and